So things have definitely escalated in the FNAF community. Just an hour ago, one of the moderators of the FNAF subreddit actually made this post, which I'm going to go through it and then I'm going to give my thoughts on it as we go along here. So, anyways, I'm pretty certain by now everyone is aware of the situation with Scott and has formed their own opinions on what they think of the matter. This event led to the subreddit getting more users online than other point in sub's history, and that wasn't a good thing. This led to the mod team getting overwhelmed by all the traffic and having to deal with the ongoing debate about rather or not Scott was in the right. I think you meant to say whether or not, but okay. This also led to concerns from various users about how we handled things, and I'd like to go over a few. As a moderator, we have to remain unbiased and judge things accordingly with a perspective of both sides. Regardless of our personal beliefs, we need to treat everyone equally, which I feel we have. A lot of people are under the impression all of the mods sided with Scott right away, and that's not the case. Many of us were incredibly disappointed and frustrated with Scott and the way he handled things. However, when it comes to managing a subreddit, our personal biases must be pushed aside and we have to view things objectively. We've removed plenty of comments and posts from both sides of the discussion, and the comments removed were the ones that were actively breaking the subreddit guidelines. Is that not to say we didn't miss any? Absolutely not. The situation is not one we could have realistically expected or prepared for. The subreddit never got this much traffic prior, never had to deal with the posts this frequent even during prior events such as the NFT incident, and with everyone on the team having issues arise in their personal lives when this occurred, it wasn't ideal. Given everything that happened, we most certainly missed stuff which we regret. If a user said something awful to you and we weren't there at the time to address it, all I can do is apologize and say in the future we'll try our hardest to be there. Also, if you saw a post that we missed, please let us know and we'll take care of it. While it wasn't ideal to lock the mega thread, it felt like the most appropriate action at the time. Given everything that was going on with the team and the fact issues were arising more and more with both sides getting to the point where they were consistently breaking rules. It felt like it wasn't a good idea to leave it up without the proper moderation. However, I wish we could have done something to still allow users as an opportunity to discuss it civilly. I'm not sure what's going to happen moving forward. However, all I can say is I personally hope nothing like this ever happens again. So that is from the moderator of the FNAF subreddit. And all it boils down to is different points of view. I mean, like I said in the previous video, you have every right to disagree with Scott. But you have no right to attack him, his family, or his fans. And I see in the subreddits, fans were actually attacking each other. And that is something that Scott would have never imagined, or even any of us would ever imagine. Because nobody likes to be attacked for simply giving their opinion on this situation. And it's a very dire situation here. I mean, both sides are conflicted. You have the side that, supports Scott and wants to do the right thing by defending his personal beliefs and everything, which that's the side I'm on, and I have to, because to go against Scott would be going against my principles as someone that believes in freedom of expression and freedom of speech. But then you have those on that side that felt like, Scott was in the wrong because, look at all the good stuff he did, with the LGBTQ community. Many would assume that, he would vote Democrat and all this stuff, and so they're just conflicted about it. And then you have the other side that is very toxic and will do anything to attack anybody and dox people and dox Scott and his family, putting them in danger. So I can understand why the moderators would have a hard time dealing with this. But I think the best course of action to take is to. Here's what I would do in this situation. I would try my best to not escalate things any further. I would close the mega thread. That was a good idea. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was a good idea because there was a lot of posts that I saw, people being negative towards Scott, threatening fans and everything. I saw that in that mega thread. And it's a good thing they disabled comments there. But, what I would do is I would have everyone try to be civil about this. And, make it a rule that if you're going to discuss things like this, situations like this, it's best to have an open mind and not to attack anybody. And if people start attacking, I would block them. I would ban them from the subreddit. Because the subreddit is about celebrating Five Nights at Freddy's. It's about, making content. Being a community. In other words. It's that type of thing. The toxicity that ruins a community. And I can understand how stressful that is for moderators. And I can understand why some moderators felt that Scott's, handling of the situation probably wasn't the best idea, according to them. But, of course, you guys know my opinion on this. I think that Scott handled his, response as eloquently, as direct, and as adequate as he could possibly be. I mean, and I don't see no reason for him not to be able to have his views and his opinion. I mean, this is a free country. The First Amendment is still a thing. Regardless what anybody says. Whether you agree or disagree. Scott is allowed to have his opinion. And I think that people just need to stop with the attacking, with the doxing, and just get over it. Get over it. I mean, if you don't want to support Scott, that's fine. If you don't want to be part of the community, that's also fine. But don't attack people just because they defend Scott. Or just because, you feel like getting a laugh. Which that's what got us in this situation in the first place. So, I feel bad for the moderators being put in the middle of this. And I feel bad for everyone in all this. Mainly I feel bad for Scott because he did nothing wrong. He done nothing wrong, and people are wanting to cancel him and attack him and his family. All because of what he believes in. But, nevertheless, I want to know your guys' thoughts on this whole matter. Let me know in the comments section. Also, be sure to leave a like on this video and share this video around wherever you can. And please, be civil in the comments section. I want to preface this. I want people to get along. Whether you agree with each other or not, I want people to be happy and to be civil-minded when it comes to discussing this particular thing. And, I appreciate every single one of you who have watched these videos and, have had these healthy civil discussions with me. And I enjoy discussing this with you guys. And hopefully I'll be able to continue doing that. But I just want people to understand that, this community, the Pirate Canvas community, is all about spreading positivity. I don't want any negativity. I want things to be civil. I want people to have an open mind when it comes to discussing things. And I want people to have fun. That's the most important thing to me, is everybody's having fun. I mean, I'm not going to please everybody, but, you know, I do my best. But nevertheless, I'm going to end the video here. I'm rambling on. I'm sorry for the multiple uploads, but things just keep escalating and building up in this, and I have to give you guys the information that is available to me. And please, I urge you guys to share this everywhere because, right now the FNAF community is going out of control. And it's best that we try to settle down and just, try to engage civilly. That's all I want. But nevertheless, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. This is Pirate Canvas signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video.